Cessation and recovery. Fortunately, quitting nicotine use leads to significant improvements in mental health. The research showed that people who stopped smoking or vaping experienced better mood stability altogether, with reduced anxiety and enhanced overall well-being during the following months. The withdrawal process leads to temporary worsening of mood symptoms, which makes behavioral therapies combined with nicotine replacement strategies the most effective approach for long-term quitting. My personal experience. During my elementary school years, I attended DARE lessons where officers explained how drugs, alcohol, and tobacco could damage our health, relationships, and future prospects. They delivered the information in a way that felt personal, not just as statistics. We practiced refusing offers in tough situations. We discussed peer pressure and how to make choices matching our own beliefs. The lessons became part of my personal commitment because I saw them as more than schoolwork. Those early DARE messages still resonate whenever nicotine and vaping pressures appear among friends or on social media, reminding me I have the power to choose my own direction. The program built a mental framework that supports my decision to stay drug-free because I feel empowered, not fearful. The principles I learned early on still guide how I handle nicotine challenges today. Connection to course objectives. The project fulfills the 3 course requirements because it demonstrates how nicotine affects mood and behavioral changes to explain psychological disorders. The research examines how biological elements such as brain chemistry combine with environmental elements such as peer influence marketing to form addictive behavioral patterns. The project demonstrates how psychological research applies to real-world public health challenges by showing evidence-based interventions that enhance young people's outcomes. Critical thinking. What surprised me the most was how quick nicotine's effects began, as studies showed that even trying a vape during adolescence can cause significant brain changes. Another surprising finding was how effective combined treatments are for quitting. Even though many people assume they have to rely on willpower alone. One major gap I noticed is the long-term research on vaping effects. We're only in the beginning to understand its full psychological impacts. Personal reflection, part 1. In my community, nicotine use among youth is treated as a casual matter, but the emotional effects remain severe. I have observed my friends develop mood swings and experience anxiety and depression because of their vaping practices. The school system and public health sectors should enhance their education programs and provide better access to counseling service and nicotine replacement therapies for young people to understand mental health risks from nicotine use. Tying back to the DARE experience that I had in elementary school, I know the program is now shut down, but I really wish schools would now start to incorporate that program back again, especially because my personal experience with it heavily impacted the way I am able to counteract different offers that I get throughout experience, just hanging around people. Many times I feel peer pressured because everybody's vaping around me. So I really feel like that class has shaped the way that I'm able to decline different offers, and it's just overall it's built like a foundation in my mind, and just remembering the dedication that those officers had in teaching us against how to reject and teaching us against the harmfulness of these electronic devices and drugs in general. So I really do hope that schools return this program, because I know personally it did help me a lot, and It's helped me continue to stay on the right track. Personal Reflection Part 2. The topic holds importance to me because addiction transforms a person's self-perception and their relationships and emotional strength in ways that are not immediately visible, but they later are visible. Most of my friends wish to stop smoking but lack proper guidance to seek help and feel ashamed about their addictions. The education system should start incorporating the DARE program into their curriculum. Improved relatable programs to help the youth acknowledge the effects of nicotine beyond physical consequences. And that is the end of my presentation. I hope you enjoyed.